Get up. Morning, everyone. Thanks for coming out. I see a bunch of people in here already. Appreciate you guys spending your Saturday morning with me and the rest of the chat. Chop and drop. Good morning, sir. Scotty Vaughn. Good morning, sir. Cole. International Trading Card Day. Did not know that. Madam. Good morning. Beckerman. I don't there's a ton of community at the C2E2 show in Chicago. Saw a lot of stuff on Instagram. Pretty cool to see, the community just getting together. Biggie Shack is out there with, I saw him with Comic Tom and Gem Mint and just a bunch of the community. Really cool. So, um, Jacob, good morning. So Beckerman, I guess you're at C2E2 then. Yeah, I saw so much stuff on Instagram from the show yesterday. So really cool. Um, Tylux, good morning, sir. Sid, Sixth Face, good morning. Appreciate everybody coming out. Um, yeah, got some stuff to get to, but let me just get through, make sure I'm not missing anybody on the chat. Comic Bookworm, good morning, sir. Yes, it's okay. Usually it's spelled brain. They usually swap the A and the I. So, but that's okay. I understand. Trev, good morning. Just making sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Um, I mean, Biggie's been all over the place. I mean, I've seen him on just scrolling through Instagram this morning, and man, he was. I saw him at a restaurant with the belt. Um, like I said, I saw a picture with him with Comic Tom and Gem Mint. I mean, he is just all over the place. So pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Obviously, a lot of people hang out. There's going to be a lot of people at that convention. Not a lot of people wearing masks and things. And it was kind of a mix. I was at Terrificon, um, what two weeks ago, and not a lot of people. But hey, it's everybody can do their own thing. But certainly in a large crowd like that, you need to be careful. So yeah, I saw Chip was driving in yesterday too. Yeah, pretty cool. It's cool that the and I guess is this the normal time that C2E2 usually happens, summertime? Because I know last year they did a show in November, and so this kind of seems, I think it was November or beginning of no, it was November. C2E2, and then to have a show again in August seemed like a pretty quick turnaround. But I guess maybe they're trying to get back on schedule. Pull list, good morning. Appreciate you coming in. Lucretius, good morning. Yeah, so it seems like maybe they're trying to get back on their normal schedule. They probably got bumped because of um, COVID and things. They were probably shut down. So, um, yeah, just catching up, making sure I'm not missing anybody. Yeah, it seemed like there was a lot of people out late. Yeah, I could not. I could not do that. I was only at Terrificon for a day last week, just Friday. Show was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was at a Mohegan Sun, a big casino, a lot of restaurants and bars and things. And I just went up for the day. Yeah, I cannot be up to 2, 3 in the morning and then expect to be up early to hit the con floor all day. Yeah, not for me. Those days are well past me too. I'd rather just low key. Low key is good for me too. uh, okay, early spring. So they're trying. I guess they're trying to get kind of back on schedule. Then, um, I guess I'm sure it was canceled during COVID. So I'm sure they're trying to kind of get it back on track. Jacob, good morning. Bookworm. Yep. All right. So I think I'm caught up. So couple things. No, I'm not. Wahoo's here. Good morning, Wahoo. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you, Scotty. Just making sure. 22's here. Good morning. Appreciate you coming out. So a couple things to get to. Some books. I'll start with the books. My reading has kind of been off. I know I've mentioned I'm ordering some books online through an LCS, and then I pick up some locally. So my LCS online ships on Wednesdays, and I don't get them usually until Monday. So I'm always kind of like a week behind. But I have been picking up a couple, trying to work on a Miles Morales run. So I did pick up some books this week. So this I showed on Instagram. This was a fried pie variant, which is, we normally don't see them here. So this is Spider-Man #1. This was one of the Miles previous series. So I've been working on picking on those. So picked that up. And picked up this is Ultimate Comics All New Spider-Man. This is I picked up issue 8 and 22, 2 issues that I needed for the run. And then I have been reading. So here is the reading. So this Isolation #1. This is an indie book that was published by Soldier Publishing. Reggie collects comics. I did a review on this, so if you haven't seen that review, go check it out. But really, really fun book. Really enjoyed that. And I've seen a bunch of people doing reviews, and so far so good. Everybody seems to have enjoyed the story. Shop for Comics. Good morning, sir. Thanks for coming in. Everybody's saying good morning to everybody. Yeah, I was surprised to see that. I found a new. There's a new little shop. They don't do new comics, but it's all, older back issues. And I happened to stop in. They had just opened up this week. The guy spoke to the owner. He's still kind of getting set up. And I said, "Hey, I'm on the hunt for Miles books. Can you point me? Where are they?" Because he's still organizing. So he pointed me in a direction. And that was one of the books I pulled, and I was really surprised to see that variant because I've never really seen them in the Northeast. So that was pretty interesting to finally actually see one. So I know 22 and S Vaughn 82 often highlight the fried pie variant cover. So it was pretty cool to find one in the wild. Dirts, good morning, sir. Appreciate you coming in. Making sure I'm not missing anybody. Everybody's saying, at work, yes. All right. Well, thanks for keeping us updated on the international days, Cole. Appreciate that. Dale is here. Good morning, Dale. Southpaw Brad, good morning. Making sure I'm just trying to keep up with the chat. Yeah. So these are some of the books that I read last week. Venom, Lethal Protector 4. Like I said, I'm kind of a little behind on my reading because the way I'm picking up books. Some I'm picking up at the LCS, and then some are being shipped in. So Strange #4. I've enjoyed that. She-Hulk 5. This has been a fun little story too. Sometimes I just prefer the simple stories, and She-Hulk has kind of been that. It's kind of focused on the relationship with She-Hulk and why am I drawing a blank? Why am I drawing a blank on his name? On another character. Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. This is issue 10. I can't believe this is issue 10. This is such a good book, and it's such a quick read because a lot of the story there's no dialogue. It just focuses on the artwork and storytelling through the artwork. So that one continues. I can't believe that's at issue 10. Grimm 3. This has been okay. It's kind of issue 1 was really good. 2 and 3 kind of more setup. but they're leading to something a little bit bigger. Calculated Man #2. This has been okay too. The first issue I enjoyed. This one was again a little bit more of kind of setup, but been pretty good. Gambit #1. This is the Peach Momoko cover. I don't think I will continue with the series. This was an okay read. I just, new issue #1, figured I'd check it out. And then the same for Ant-Man #1. I'm not sure if I will continue with that series. It was an okay read. Art in that was good. It's just, at some point you have to not you can't pick up and read every book. So, all right, let me just catch up on the chat. And we got some shout outs we're going to do this morning. We always do some shout outs. We've got our giveaway. I've got an interesting news story that I found this week about customized Batmobiles, which I didn't even know was a thing. I didn't know you could order your own Batmobile. So, but why don't we serve breakfast and then we'll get to the shout outs. We've added a few things to the breakfast menu this week. So So as you can see, we added some waffles and we added just a side of bacon too. So, Rob, good morning. Rob is up early on a Saturday. Appreciate you coming in. Let's see. Yes, only slabs. Yes, definitely check out. Got a couple things going on today, right? So you got Phil's show with Phil Tastics here this morning. He does a live stream at 11 following my show. You got the premiere of Only Slabs today at 2:30. So same kind of format, just new name, Great Slabs, same host, Rob and Chris the Comic Vet. So definitely go check those out. Check that show out this afternoon, 2:30 Eastern, I guess 11:30 Pacific. So definitely go check that out. And then you have Spine Ticks tonight. So 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. You have Spine Ticks tonight. So a bunch of stuff going on. Your Saturday is full of community events. So. Well, I like to offer a healthy choice. Um, yeah, the She-Hulk covers have been really good. It reminds me of the John Byrne run. I think it's just somebody. I think I left a comment on somebody's video, but I think it's the solid color backgrounds that kind of remind me of the Byrne, just the She-Hulk and a solid cover background. Some of the Byrne, the beach ball cover and a couple of the other covers of hers from the past really kind of stand out. So pretty cool. Yeah, I got to catch up. So I'm almost caught up. I want to watch Prey. I heard a lot of people have been saying that's a really good thing. Good show, good movie, right? It's not a series. It's just a movie. Definitely want to check that out. Sandman is on the list. I have to watch the current season of Umbrella Academy. That's kind of where I'm at. So I want to watch Umbrella Academy first, and then get to Prey, and definitely will check out Sandman. Don't know a lot about Sandman. Yeah, sure, no problem, Rob. Yeah, definitely. Only Slabs, the premiere show this afternoon. It's the first, of the new series moving forward. Slab Hub had to be sunsetted because of some legal reasons, and so Rob is moving on with Only Slabs. So definitely some eye candy to be seen this afternoon. So definitely go check that out. Yeah, I think we fall into that trap with breakfast food. Like it has to be cereal, it has to be eggs. But I think wasn't isn't it Chick-fil-A who has the like a chicken and biscuit sandwich for breakfast, which is kind of not traditional, right? But obviously the biscuit side of it is, but the chicken is kind of you typically don't think chicken as breakfast food. So Kenneth, good morning. Thanks for coming in. Kenneth, a big community supporter. He's everywhere. And Doug is here. Good morning, Doug. Doug, the writer of Isolation, he stopped in. Really cool. But yeah, I'm hoping they had mentioned um, that they could be doing something in October, and New York Comic Con is here in October. So I'm hoping that maybe I'll get a chance to catch up with the creators of Isolation and maybe get them to sign a copy. So pretty cool. Oh, all right. Yeah, you've got some catching up to do if you just got it. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard a lot of people say that Prey was really really well done. So pretty excited to watch it. Well, good morning, Couple Comics. Appreciate you guys coming in. Just making sure. Okay. Ah, okay. Callie and Jordan squad. Good morning. Appreciate you coming in. Yes, yes. Madam is a big Madam Blaster is a big fan of the biscuits and gravy. So, um, but some shout outs. Let's get to the shout outs. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Appreciate you guys coming out. Let's see. Let's do our. Get this channel a sub. So a couple shout outs. We got three. So one I think I've done before, but I kind of wanted to revisit it. So my first one is Big Lion Cat 646. Got to meet Patrick 2 weeks ago at Terrificon. Just a very great guy, nice guy, very generous guy. He gave away a ton of prizes. He gave away that Lego set that I showed off. And he's been doing some promotion for other channels on his channel to help them grow. He just did something with Spidey powdered tumblers, highlighting his channel and helping his channel grow. So definitely, if you're not familiar with Big Lion Cat, definitely go check him out. He's got a great channel. His link, all the links are down below. He, like I said, just a really nice guy, very generous. He's been giving away a ton of things on his channel. So definitely go check him out. And just like I said, an all around nice guy. I think he may even have an auction this weekend. So if that's something you're interested in, you can go. Check that out as well. Steaks and egg, yeah, that's not a bad way to start. uh, and the next channel I want to shout out is MOTU. So it's Masters of the Universe, the abbreviation for Masters of the Universe. MOTU Jonezer. So he has a great channel, just very entertaining. He does a lot, not so much on the comic book side, but more on the action figure and toy side. He just did a review of the new superpowers, the re-release of the superpower figures, a Superman figure. So you definitely need to go check that out. Very entertaining, very funny video. But just he gives a great review of the toy, the action figure. definitely very funny. He does a bunch of stuff in the intros of his videos. He does some stop motion with some of the figures and things like that. So definitely need to go check out MOTU Jonezer. So definitely worth. All right, Cole. Have a great one, man. Liquid breakfast. Do you mean a smoothie, or do you mean something else? Yeah, Joneser is a great channel. It's just fun to watch, entertaining. He has his son in with him sometimes in some of his videos. Like I said, some of his recent stuff is not really comic books. It's been more action figures, but definitely a fun channel. So, and then my last shout out for this week is Rafaust Comics. Um, he's been doing it's been like the year of Spider-Man. He's been working on some Spider-Man runs, working on Amazing Spider-Man, really, and he's into the lower 100. He's been completing issues 80 to 100, and then he's working his way down, depending on cost. But definitely to go check out his channel. He's been doing a ton of haul videos. Like I said, mainly Amazing Spider-Man. So that has me, hooked. So yeah. So that's it. Those are the shout outs for this week. Big Lion Cat, MOTU, Jonezer, and Rafaust Comics. So like I said, links are all down below. Definitely go check them out. And wanted to mention the Comic Book Community Awards. So we're kind of in the in-between phase right now. Nominations have closed. Finalists will be announced on the 19th, Friday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to do a live stream. We're going to announce all of the winners. All of the finalists. Winners will be announced in December. So all of the finalists will be announced. So I've been working with the committee over the last couple of weeks, getting everything settled. We'll pretty much have everything locked in now. I'm working on the finalist ballot. So August 19th, Friday night, they will be announced. And I think it's a really diverse group of finalists this year. Some channels that obviously weren't nominated, last year. So a good group. So I'm excited to get to that. So just kind of working on some of the stuff in the background for the live stream and for Instagram and things like that. So August 19th, the finalists will be revealed. And I wanted to shout out to all of the sponsors. There are some sponsorships that are open for the Comic Book Community Awards. And we've had a number of people jump in, and their links are all down below in this video. They're also linked on the CBC Awards website. But my latest sponsor that I wanted to highlight was Rob Fat Stax, who's in the chat this morning. He just recently sponsored six different categories. So Rob, I really do appreciate that. We have Anachronic Comics, Sleepyn Comics, J80 Hobbies, Master and Madam Blaster, Trev, the shipping guru, who's here this morning, More Life and Travel, Cole's Comics Claims, minutiaminute, Comic Bookworm, X11 Bravo, and Digger Jim. All are sponsors of award categories this year. So really do appreciate that. Their donation and sponsorship will help fund trophies and prizes for the winners. So it is much appreciated, to everybody. And like I said, a big thank you to Rob, who just like I said, sponsored 6 different categories. So really do appreciate that. You got the missus in here? Oh, okay. She's hanging out with 22. All right. Thank you guys. Yeah, appreciate you guys smashing that like button. Yeah, I actually, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that needs to go on. Working on the getting all the nominations, calculated and the finalist list set up, and then there's some stuff that I need to do just to get ready for the live stream and Instagram and all those things. So, but it's fun work. It's not a lot of work. It's work on a computer, and but it's fun work because of this community. So, Gene, good morning. So here, I wanted to share before we do our giveaway. I wanted to share this story that I saw this week, which I thought was really interesting. Something I didn't know. So evidently DC has, or Warner Brothers has, they have a guy in Indiana who builds custom Batmobiles, the 1966 Batmobiles. And so you can actually have one built, and I think the cost is $300,000. And this is like a total custom Batmobile. And so I guess they licensed him as he's the official builder of the 66 Batmobile. So evidently, this story came up this week where a guy, some rich guy in California, had ordered one, and so the car maker who has the license is in Indiana, and so a guy from California had ordered one, and he sent in his payment of like partial payment. He didn't make his payment in full. Maybe I think he put in maybe 250 or 275,000. And he still had a $25,000 balance. And so there was some squabbling going back and forth between the guy who ordered it and the owner, the guy who creates the Batmobile, that he said, "Hey, I can't deliver it until you settle up with your the outstanding balance." And so evidently the rich guy in California knows the sheriff there and called in a favor, and they sent sheriffs from Southern California to Indiana to arrest this guy. And I don't know the jurisdiction or legality of it. But they sent sheriffs from from California to Alabama. I'm getting this all screwed up. They sent sheriffs from Texas to Indiana to serve a warrant and arrest the Batmobile maker. So I totally don't understand this. And the guy in Indiana who makes the Batmobiles is like, what am I doing wrong? The guy hasn't paid. So just a crazy story. So I'll drop the link for this in the chat if you guys want to check it out. It just seems like a rich guy wants his toys and he called in a favor with the sheriff. Just kind of a crazy story. But like I said, what was really strange to me was that I didn't know DC had licensed making of Batmobiles. So kind of crazy. But yeah, if you're interested in that, check that out. I thought it was just kind of a really weird story that kind of popped up on my news feed. Yes, yeah. You call in a favor with the sheriff, and the sheriff flies a sheriff and a couple of deputies out from California to Indiana to, bust this guy on, I don't know what. It seemed really crazy. So, Mountain Family Cards, good morning. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you coming in. And so, why don't we get to our giveaway? And so, since we were just talking about the Batmobile, why don't we'll use that as our hashtag. Let me get to it. There we go. Mountain Family, we already served breakfast, but we had waffles and bacon and pancakes, and there was donuts. There were some mixed berries for a healthy choice. So, but yeah, so get in on the giveaway. We'll do and this is by homage to Rob Fatstax and his giveaways that he does on Only Slabs. Mark is here. Where's Mark? I just saw him. Mark, good morning. I must have missed you in the chat. Appreciate you coming in. Mark, appreciate you coming in. Yeah. Oh, Nutella. Okay. Yeah. That's you could do that on toast or or waffles. Yeah, that's a good option. All right, we'll give everybody a couple more seconds. It looks like we've got 19 out of the 22 people that are here in the giveaway. Joffrey, good morning. Yeah, it was just it's a great idea. So why not borrow it? All right, we got 23 in the chat. Looks like we've got 19 in the giveaway. We'll give you guys another second or two, and I'll pull up the box here. All right, last chance. We're going to run it. Couple comics. All right, I get to ship locally. Well, congrats. So we will do a quick. We have the short box of prizes. So we will. Yeah, I mean, I'll just drop them off. All right. So up first is Fantastic Four. Is this 2099 number one or just? I'm not sure. So that is book one. Let me get my drink out of the way so I don't spill it. And then we've got Batman Gotham Knights, The Return of Hush. This is issue 50. Cool cover. Then we've got Justice League of America, number one, The Wedding Special. Some party crashers going on there. All right, so that's book three. We got two more. Revolution Transformers. This is a one shot. Pretty cool. Optimus Prime on the cover there. And then last but not least, all right, something recent, little Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood, number one. Nice cover. So there you go. Will, congrats. I'm not sure if I have your address, Will. If just send it to me on IG. I'm gonna try to actually get these out today. But so Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood. Did I say red? Transformers, one shot. Justice League Wedding Special. Got Batman, Turn of Hush. And then the Fantastic Four 2099. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. I actually just sold something on eBay this morning. I had a couple things listed, non-comic book related. And I went to go print out the shipping label for it, and it was like 2 towns over. So More Life and Travel, good morning. Appreciate you coming in. You got to go check out More Life and Travel. They've been down in Disney, showing off some of the Disney rides. They're really cool. So, yeah, yeah, that's true. I might want to just ship it instead, right? uh, yeah, yeah, that's true. Didn't think of that between gas costs these days. Yeah. Um, Let me see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention this morning. I think we're kind of caught up. But like I said, definitely go check out. You got Philtastic Show at 11. You've got Only Slabs this afternoon. And then you have Spine Ticks tonight. And I'm sure there will be plenty of other stuff in between. So, um, yeah, definitely go check out. Yeah, I just sent so S Vaughn 82 just did an AOK that I sent him, a couple books that I had sent him. I know it was a series that he was interested in, so I was out digging, found some books, and so sent them out. So, but yeah, definitely go check that out. Yeah, definitely go sub each other up if you're not familiar with each other's channel. You got to check out Mountain Family Cards too. He's got a great channel with his cards and he does pack rips with his son, but his daughter also has a channel. She does barrel racing, horseback, riding, racing. So definitely need to go check that out. Very interesting to watch. She looks like she's doing really, really well. So it's fun to kind of follow her journey too. So definitely go check that out. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad you like the books. Like I said, I think I heard you mentioned. So I figured, I found them. So I said, let me pick them up and send them out. So, and this, I want to mention one other thing. Sith Lordly Spine Ticks had mentioned in some of his videos. I try to support and watch everybody's videos, but obviously, time is there's only so much time in a day and running your own channel. So. The only way you really know if somebody's watching your video on YouTube, which I think is kind of like a flaw of the YouTube system, is if you leave a comment. So, if you watch any of my stuff, please leave me a comment, even if it's just a thumbs up, in the comments so that I know you watched it. That way, what I try to do is somebody watches something of mine, I will definitely make sure I go and visit their channel and check out their channel. I try to watch as much content as possible, but I think that's the best way we can support one another is, just leave, obviously we do the thumbs up and those type of things in the video, but, the like button, but just leave a comment so that that other person knows you stop by. I think that's kind of the best way that we can support one another. So, yeah. And that's and I'm gonna be doing an upcoming stream. I'm gonna reach out to some of the community members. Definitely want to talk about some of the things that YouTube, between running a YouTube channel and things about YouTube. I know Super Russ 9000 ran into an issue where one of his videos got removed last week, and he was pretty upset about it. So I want to get a panel on and kind of chat about some of the things that go on with YouTube and how we can support one another and some of the things we've seen. I think it'd be a pretty cool idea. I think. I think as all of us who have channels, just kind of, brainstorm a little bit about how we can do things, do things better. So, all right, cool. We'll have to check that out. If you, Mountain, if you have a link, drop that in so we can catch that. So everybody knows where to go. I know Jacob, he's got a mystery box that he mentioned. I think he's doing his first mystery box. So if you want to check that out, definitely go do that. So, yes, I agree. Will. Everybody is awesome. And, like I said, just try to support as many people as possible. And even, there's so many just great collecting channels, not only in comic books, but, the cards, the pops, action figures, statues, so many different avenues that you can go down in this community. So it's definitely no, yeah, and that's not a problem. Look, I understand time wise if you can't comment things like that, but it's a good indicator to know that somebody stopped and watched your video because. Like I said, that's kind of the flaw I think of the YouTube system is that's the only way that that somebody watched your channel. Is by if they commented, because often I'll have 50 views on a video, but only 25 comments. So I know there's people that have watched it who haven't commented. So it's just I think it's kind of like I said, a bug in the YouTube system that there's no other way. It'd almost be good, like on Instagram, when somebody likes or hearts your post, you can see who did that. With YouTube, you can. So thanks, Scotty. Thanks for dropping that. Yeah, like I said, I think Chop was here earlier. I haven't seen him. I think he's probably off commenting and watching other people's videos right now. The guy's a machine. Yeah, what I'll do too is sometimes I'll watch videos like on my iPad when I'm doing stuff around the house. If I'm doing some cleaning or whatever I'm doing, organizing, comic books, and I'll just have the iPad on with my playlist, and then I'll watch videos and not comment, and then at a later point go back and comment. So, yeah, yep. Look, I understand. All of us have time constraints, work, family, just things to do. So yeah, it's just I wish YouTube had a better way to recognize when somebody watches your video other than just leaving a comment. So because sometimes I don't really have a comment, I may not have something to add to the video as a comment. So Gene, yeah, let us know. We'll certainly try to help any way we can. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Like I said, I'll try to watch and I'll just leave them in my playlist so that I know I need to go back and leave a comment. So, yeah. Yeah, like I said, Rob, I'm the same way where I'm watching something, maybe I'm on my phone or my iPad and I'm just busy, right? I'm really watching and listening, but my hands are, I'm whatever I'm doing, washing dishes or whatever my wife's cracking the whip at me to do. Um, so, yeah. All right, Mrs. 22 made it. Appreciate you coming out. She's always shouting me out on some of the videos and appreciate you coming in. Fanboy Prime is here. I hope Ollie is well. I hope your channel is well. I know I got to go catch up. Fanboy just dropped a video yesterday. So. Oh, main event. You did? I didn't. I got to go back and check it out. I saw you on Neil's channel last night. So. Yes. No, I agree. I agree, Rob. Hey, I appreciate anybody who stops by my channel, whether they dislike it, like it, whatever they do. That is all appreciated. I'm just trying to be, reciprocal and be able to pay them back and go watch their video if I'm not watching, their channel. So, yeah, that's a good point too. So. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. We've gone for 45 minutes. I appreciate everybody coming out. We'll definitely have some more discussion on the whole YouTube thing. Like I said, I am looking to do a live stream with a panel, a bunch of some of the community members, big, small channels, in between channels, and kind of get some get some feedback on it. I thought it was a good topic, and I think as somebody who has a channel, it's probably on most of our minds. So. All right. So we're going to wrap up. Have a great rest of your weekend, your Saturday. And like I said, go check out, you got Philtastic this morning at 11. You've got Only Slabs this afternoon. You've got Spine Ticks tonight. And I'm sure you'll have plenty of other stuff in between. So definitely go check it out. Thank you, Trev. Appreciate it. But here, let's see. What are we going to leave you with? We'll leave you with we don't show the dancing girls that much, and I know they are a fan favorite, so we'll leave you with this.
You done with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who's down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS?
You're still here? It's over. Go home.